Your mother was called Anise, and she was beautiful. She had your eyes, dark as ebony and deep as a well. When I met her at the circus in St. Petersburg, I knew straight away that she was Romany, like me. Anice's mother had been the keeper of the arts of sorcery among her tribe. She had extraordinary powers. She could move objects without touching them. Her daughter could do it too.
And so can you.
All objects have threads of light coming from them. If you can see this light, then you can become a master, able to move things at your own will. Think, Jan, what power that would give you.
Is that how you work the Pierrot? Is it? Tell me. Tetu said nothing. All right, said Jan. If you won't answer that, tell me how my mother ended up in a circus.
Something terrible happened. It was Anice's wedding day. She was 14, and the boy was 16. She believed that they were one soul divided into two bodies, and that only when they were together were they whole. The ceremony started at daybreak round the campfire, when the marriage was sealed with a cut made on the bride's right wrist and the groom's left wrist. Then their hands were bound together, and they took an oath to free one another. When love had left their hearts, there was singing and dancing to celebrate, and then the huntsman came to kill the gypsies. Anice's mother saw them sitting on their fine horses, watching, waiting. She ordered her people to carry on dancing, shouting, "Life is life!" The gypsies went on playing their fiddles and singing their songs. They didn't run until the shooting started.
But my mother managed to get away, said Jan.
Anice said she never knew how. It was as if her mother had made her invisible. But she remembered the last thing her bridegroom said to her. "In death they will never catch us, my beloved one. We are birds. We are free." She remembered nothing more. When she woke, she found herself in the hollow of a tree. It was getting dark. She stood in the middle of that clearing and saw them all hanging in the trees like songbirds, colourful but lifeless. Her bridegroom, her mother, every one of her tribe. Even the babies had been slaughtered. Blood dripped from the oak leaves. That day, her wedding day, she lost everything. She ran far away and joined a circus, never speaking of her gypsy roots, though her dark hair and her eyes told the truth of it. She never spoke of it, that is, until I met her.
Jan was very quiet. It was Tetu who broke the silence.
It is nothing to be ashamed of. Far from it. It is a source of pride.
So, my father was the gypsy boy my mother married?
No, Yannick. He was killed some 7 years before you were born. But Anice believed you were a gift from the spirit of her one true love. We gypsies know and understand things that those attached to houses and land will never comprehend. We have outlived and outwitted great civilizations.
Do you think I have inherited those gifts?
You're a natural. You have an exceptional talent already.
There was a knock at the door. On Cordel's instructions, Madame Solterre had brought a package containing Jan's travel documents and a passport.
I'll take you to the Palais Royal, to the coach,"
said Tattoo after she'd gone.
"A man called Tull, an Englishman, will escort you. You must hurry.